Okay, hold on, hold on, because yeah, you probably know. You read the title and you will think this dude is crazy. He had many videos defending the Frenkie De Jong. He said that is his favorite player. Yes, and that's true. It's one of my favorite. If it's not, it's my favorite player in the. I think yes, it's my favorite player in the squad. But first of all, I'm a Barça fan. I'm not a players fan, because when you grow up, you see some things in football. You realize that the most important is the club, and the club will be always there, and the players are only 15 years, 20 years as much. And yes, they are legends. I mean, for example, if you talk about Messi, Piqué, yes, they're legends. They're legends for sure. Messi is the best of all time. But the most important is the club right now. And we had a terrible economic situation. I mean, it's a disaster, total disaster. And that's not because of Laporta. I mean, because I also reading people who is... No, it's not Laporta. I mean, Laporta just found this situation. Remember that the man, the main dude who made this, who continues this disaster was Bartomeu. And please don't criticize Laporta when it's not true. I mean, he will think in the best for the club. I mean, and okay, I'm gonna give reasons. I'm gonna give arguments why I think De Jong should be sold. Sorry. It's difficult for me because again, it's my favorite player, but the most important is the club, and well, we need money. I mean, we need money, and I don't accept the change of Bernardo Silva or I really like Bernardo Silva, but the change with I don't know, Neves, also a great player of Wolverhampton, but I don't see it whether we need another midfielder. I think we have a huge talent. We have Pedri, we have Gavi, we have Nico, we have Busquets. I think Xavi will keep believing him 1 more year. Sorry. And okay, I think also Kessié will arrive. I mean, it's not official, but it seems to be here the next season. And yeah, we have a terrible situation, and we need the 60. Well, it was commented that it will be over 60 with 10 add-ons. I mean, I don't know how much, but for me it will be great to have 60, 75 or 85 as much, I think, because again, it's one of the best midfielders. He's 25. I mean, I don't know if he just, well, I don't know, he's 25 years old or 26 as much. So talented. So I mean, I'm not gonna discover De Jong on today. I mean, we all know how his quality, his stamina, his physically. I mean, he has to improve a lot of things. Yeah, sure, of course, every player has to improve some things. But really, it annoys me because it's not Laporta's fault. I mean, Xavi at the beginning said that for him, Frenkie is so important. It is not in the market, but now with the situation, and we need to sell, and he's the only player that we can sell and have and obtain a lot of money. So that's the popular decision, and well, like in the company, the boss, and in Laporta's board, for example, and when you are a team, you have to take the unpopular decisions, the best for everyone, and the best for everyone is for the club, and the best for the club is to sell Frenkie De Jong. Sorry, the reasons are because it's for 4 minutes. Okay, the first one is because he's 25, and if he steals 1 more year, and with the same dynamic, we see the huge talent of Pedri and Gavi, right? Imagine if De Jong stays in the bench, how much it will cost, and imagine another more year like this one, how much it will cost Frenkie De Jong next year with 26 years old, turning to 27. I don't know, probably instead of having 80 million, he will cost 40 or 50 as much. And Barça lost, Frenkie lost. I mean, everyone lost in that occasion. because again, it's a midfielder. If we were talking about the defense or the forwards, it will be different. Of the attack, sorry, it will be different. But not in the midfielder, we have a lot of play, a lot of interesting play, and a huge talent. And of course, Kessia different, physically different from Gavi and Pedri, for example. And for me, it's the yes. It's a little bit hard to me again because it's a player that I really like, but it's the situation. I mean, remember who made this? Bartomeu, right? So for the next president, please be conscious of what the fans are talking about. Well, thanks to the social media that now everyone is reading some news, reading some other more information, because in the previous years, in the past years, 5 years ago, it was a little bit strange, to have, for example, on Twitter, to see some opinions like me on YouTube or on Twitch. I mean, whatever you see or you listen. And yeah, for me, and the second reason, because the first one for me is the age, and imagine one more year like this, and the second one is his attitude. I really like him as a player. Physically, I think he's a beast, even being thin, but it's like a thin a dude, like he's thin but he's strong. I mean, I will always remind that action, winning physically Vinicius, and after just sitting down Modric. I mean, you see that physically he's strong, and of course that's the point. I mean, his attitude sometimes is like, I don't know, you see that that mentality is not as strong as I thought. I mean, because in a lot of matches during this season especially, I saw him as one goal, and you see that his face of one goal, you score one goal, what can we do? I mean, that's not the mentality, and that's something that I really don't like. I think it's the only thing that I don't like from him, talking about as a player. I think he should be more, like, not shit house, but but more be like aggressive, talking about what, and like, I'm not saying that he's going to turn us to Ramos in his Real Madrid era. No, I'm talking that his attitude, for example, like Gavi, someone pushed Gavi, and Gavi he's only 17 years old, and he looks at the player who pushed him and says, what, like, respect me, and I don't know, sometimes his mentally is weak. Sometimes I see many times, I will say, not sometimes, I will say often. I mean, and when we are, I don't know, and also his statements when we lost, you remember when we lost El Clásico in the Super Cup and we played so well, then Ansu Fati scores. I mean, you remember the match in the Super Cup in the semi-finals that we lost against Real Madrid, and he said that, I don't know why Barça is celebrating a defeat. I don't know, because it's not what Barça should do. I mean, like, we weren't celebrating the defeat. We were celebrating that we played better, that we deserve more, that little by little we're growing as a team. It's something that he's not strongest mentally is a thought, talking about in the pitch and talking about outside, what is both are important. But imagine if he's repeating all the time what Marca, what El Chiringuito, what us, what Sport, Mundo Deportivo, again, because Sport and Mundo Deportivo is not in favor of Barça, okay? It's not. If someone says no because they are in favor, no, they are lying. They are lying. You only have to see one day. I will do a video. I will record a video having a list of all the journalists that are talking shit to Laporta and his board and the players all the time. Okay, and you will see with your own eyes how these people talks. And really, it's gonna be like I'm going to do like a Charpers, I'm gonna put Barça enemies, and the first episode is gonna be Rosé. The second enemies of Barça #2 is gonna be Bartomeu. Barça enemies #3 is gonna be journalist of I don't know, of Marca, and I'm gonna put a huge list of the journalists that they are not professional, they are talking shit and influence in the mentality of De Jong, for example, who is a little bit weak. But it's what we are. I mean, Barça is playing against everyone. It's against everyone. And I'm not saying this that like as a victim. I'm not saying that, no, it's because I don't care about it. But we have to be we have to know this. I mean, we have to understand that here the media works for only one team in Spain, and that team wears a white t-shirt. We all know which is it. So I always start to talk about the media because the influence of the journalist opinions of many fans, that as Barça fans, that I don't know why they start to insult our players again. If you don't like Sergio Roberto, don't insult him all the time. If you don't like him, it's okay, but don't insult him. The same with Eric Garcia, the same with Ferran. Why you I don't know. It's for another video. I'm not going to. Okay, De Jong. Because I start to talk and I start to change all the time the main topic. De Jong, yes, I think it's the best for Barça because of these two reasons, and for me are so important reasons. And the best for him, and I'm gonna give 2 other reasons, because he needs a change. Why I'm saying this? I change on the city, I change on the team, on a club, on a Premier League. The Premier League now is growing up, and we know it. They sing Guardiola, they sing Klopp, they sing Bielsa. Well, Bielsa is not, but Conte. They sing Arteta. They sing Tuchel. They have the best coaches and the most interesting projects. They have Gerrard. Do you see Aston Villa how it's growing up? They just sing Diego Carlos from Sevilla, from a top 4 of La Liga. I don't know in which position of the table is Aston Villa, and they sing in the fourth strongest team in La Liga, for example, 4th or 5, I don't know, because the top 3 is Madrid, Barça, and Atletico Madrid, and this year was in that order. And I don't know. He needs a change. You change your city. You say, okay, and I'm gonna start from 0, and I'm gonna be without all the media all the time annoying me. Okay, new mates, new, like a click, like a new, just a restart, And of course, with who? With Ten Hag, with the coach that has shown the best version of Frenkie. I mean, he's not a great coach that is a star, so famous. No, he's his coach. Okay, and also he knows the role. Both of them. I mean, Ten Hag knows exactly what he wants from De Jong, and De Jong knows exactly what Ten Hag wants from him. Okay, so I'm not gonna say that if going to Man United is the best idea. No, because it will be so hard, because they have a lot of pressure. Again, they have to compete against Guardiola, Klopp, Conte, Tuchel. I mean, it's gonna be hard. But when you have all the confidence with the coach, when you have that restart, I think it should be the best. It should be the best for Frenkie. And again, it's not his fault. I'm not saying that he's not talented. I'm not saying that I want him out because he doesn't have the level. No, we are obligated because of the economic situation, really. And it is what we have. It is what we need to accept as soon as we can. And that's it. Sorry if I start to talk about the media a little bit more, and sorry if I start to talk, because they are some important facts that can influence and can destroy a Barça player mentality, because you don't see that in Real Madrid, or yes, you don't see that in Real Madrid. I will talk after the difference between the fans, the Real Madrid, and the fans of Barcelona. We will talk about it. We will talk about it. So have a great day. I think if you are not agree with my opinion of selling De Jong, that it's a must. Just let me know in the comments. If you are, I don't know, if you want to just subscribe. I don't say in all the videos to subscribe the people. To be honest, I think you're free to subscribe, to dislike, to I don't know, whatever you think. And have a great day, like always. And Forza Barça. See you in the next one. Probably talking about Barça. Who knows? See you in the next one.